How's it going, everyone? I'm gonna start calling this MMO news or something. I don't know. But we're gonna get into it. So, cool thing. Or, well, I guess not so cool, actually. Mabinogi just had their September 12th update, but, uh, there's a bit of a controversy behind it, because, as you can see from the title here, September 12th account sanctions. So, to give you a little context, there was a bug in the game for two specific dungeons that people were abusing, and this is them rectifying that issue. They fixed the bugs, and they also punished everybody who used the bugs. But there's a catch. But before I get into that, we're going to read this a little bit. So it says, in our recent September patch, we addressed a major exploit. This one involved players performing specific steps to bypass weekly limits for Kromba, allowing one to gain significantly more rewards per week than their fellow players. And if I remember correctly, you can run this like, I can't remember the exact number. It's like, I want to say like maybe 10 times a week or something. Or maybe it's like once a day. I can't remember exactly. It says, while the issue has been corrected, our investigations into sanctions is still underway due to the nature of this issue. Investigations can involve several steps, which can have variable lengths to address and verify for accuracy. For these reasons, we've taken additional time to verify the necessary punitive actions. At this time, immediate sanctions will be placed on the accounts found clearly abusing this exploit, which is 138 accounts so far. So 138 accounts will be facing immediate suspensions of varying lengths between 30 to 90 days. And accounts that have already had a sort of leniency on them over this kind of stuff, they're subject to longer suspension times or even a permanent ban. So what does this all mean? I mean, 138 accounts, I think it's a little more than that. It's probably more than that because, I mean, Glenn, I don't believe, had more bans after the initial first day. But the issue with this, you might be saying, oh good, cheaters got banned. Well, the issue is, this bug has existed for 3 years, because Kromba came out in 2021. If I remember correctly. It might have been 2020. This bug has existed for 3 years, and it's been exploited by the community for those 3 years. And it's also been exploited by official Nexon GMs, or Mabinogi GMs in this case, I suppose, as well as their soul streamers, but their soul streamers haven't been banned for using this exploit. And they also haven't banned the people that are abusing the exploit to take people into Crom. They're scot-free. They're just banning all of the people that were taken into Crom through this bug. So what is the bug? Essentially, you would go to Crom. Well, there were two bugs. There was a reset bug, and then there was the bug where you could open a party and you could bring someone who wasn't appropriately leveled into Crom with you without them having the dungeon unlocked. Which is crazy because they're banning the people who were joining these parties and being pulled into Crom, but not the people that were taxiing them into Crom, which was the actual term for it, taxiing. And this is fucking insane because it's a 3-year bug. At that point, it's become a feature of the game, especially when it's been used as often as it has here. And the player reception has not been great. You can go to Reddit, you can go to the official Discord server, although the official Discord server, they're scrubbing the messages. Which, very classic Nexon move, to be honest. And also damage control. But yeah. I think this is insane, and I think that, it's very disheartening, because Mabinogi is already not huge in the West. Anymore, anyway. So, they can kind of just do this kind of shit, and it just slips under the radar. And then they just, if people go out and they voice their opinions about it that are in the community, they're just silencing them by deleting those messages and ignoring it. And I think that's really fucked up. But I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. It's a very interesting situation, and I know a lot of people who have been affected by it as well. It's a very dogshit situation. I think they handled this the worst way possible. They could have just released the patch and been like, yeah, we fixed it. It's been a bug for a while, and No one's punished for it. It's fine. Although you could make an argument for people who were doing like resets, so like logging out of the game and then logging back in to reset the dungeon and being able to do it more than the amount of times you could do it per week. You could punish those people, but people who were like being brought in, like taxied into the dungeon, didn't even know any better. Like, why are you punishing those people when you should be punishing the people that were taxiing those people in, knowing how to do the bug and exploiting it to get friends and stuff in? That just makes no sense to me. So it's just another Nexon L. We're gonna see how this develops. So far, people have been placing a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? They've been placing a lot of player support tickets in an effort to get banned, but they are getting, apparently they're getting instant uh like copy paste messages in response saying like, no, fuck you, your ban is still in place. So yeah, that's about it. And you know, see ya.